You gotta have boots.
Hello there. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey, oh, let's go.
There we go, getting her cranked up for Thirsty Thursday here on We Gotta Chase. Last day of just me, so I know many of you are very happy about that. Storm watch down below. If we get a Creed frame or if I go away, it's because there are storms all around us. So I figured if one rolls through while we're live, might as well watch it. Why not? 2 for Thursday for you today. A couple for you. We're going to watch this one from a few months ago. And then a teenager on shrooms. Yes. It's a pretty good one. No, T, and I think that's stupid. I think that I think that it should be. I wish it was that way. We actually have zero way. We have actually zero way to even give them away, like to people that need to be there, kind of thing. Which I think is kind of odd if you think about it. Camera's all weird today too. I look like I'm orange or something. I don't know why. I guess it's because it's dark outside. What do I know? What do I know? Officer Porkchop. Good to see everybody checking in. Don't forget to like. If you're new here, subscribe. Notifications on. Always appreciate that. As always. Don't forget tomorrow we're back at it. Going to get going at, I believe, 1 o'clock East tomorrow for a hangout. We're going to go over Mikey's trip, get some stories. And then we'll be back for, of course, Florida Friday, and We Gotta Chase tomorrow. And then 5:30 East on the main channel. Members only with some stories that cannot be told during the hangout, basically. Oh, Liz, so you've had a wonderful day, haven't you? Oh, Jackie? Interceptor right there, trying to keep up with them despite the heavy traffic. Flaming Rickshaw, great to see you, buddy. I heard you got a chance to go meet the legend himself, Lola. Again, it only came across as a reckless driver many times. Reckless driver, but DUI suspect because, well, it's Thirsty Thursday. It only makes sense. Still a very unpredictable situation. I'm observing a little bit Bradley. Of body damage on that rear passenger door. Not clear if that's related at all to any collisions during the course of this pursuit or if that was already pre-existing. But in any case, he did, and it was late. I know it was after midnight. Let it all hang out. SUV. There are plenty more where he came from, and as it looks, at least from my but made it home safe and sound. I'm sure he's got a good story about that as well. There's a long time at the airport. Hello, Hugh. Girl with a curl. Happy Thursday to you as well. Behind that one, so I count at least 4 CHP units right behind him here. If history is an indication, highly likely he will look for an opportunity to exit the freeway. Tony, how things over at the Facebook, huh? It just raises the stakes, though, and unfortunately, not bad for it. I mean, if the dude's drunk, doing pretty good. They can't exactly match. Whoa, Sarah with 2 R's. Showing signs of getting off here, committing to this is going to be what exit is this? Well, this is going to be DK. We just double check it. It could be Inglewood Ave. Inglewood Ave.
All right, getting off at Inglewood Ave, coming up on the traffic light here. He's got a few.
I've been well behaved.
At the light with him here, getting in that left turn.
Yeah, Officer Porkchop. And of course, as soon as we go live, it's like brightening up out there, and the flag ain't even going crazy. That flag was like straight out.
And so now he's establishing a little bit of a pattern here as he's just jumping on and off the freeway. As
Goldie's, I think he's passed out
see what
somewhere.
traffic looks like here on Inglewood.
Sale was up here visiting, but then he heard thunder and ran away. I imagine he's underneath the. I'd imagine he's underneath the bed at this point. He's the only one that's real skittish of thunderstorms.
Maybe even have an opportunity for a pit maneuver if they find a straightaway with enough room and
SHROOMS
traffic in the way. They may give the go ahead for that. Certainly an option at their disposal here. They may even set up ahead of them if they can.
Hello, Bob.
Spike strip. They have.
Hello, other Bob.
Disposal. We'll see if the behavior behind the wheel continues.
That's what they say.
So far, he hasn't been extremely dangerous, just very erratic.
I'll tell you, I give them credit. We were at the factory. Well, they have a restaurant there and a gift shop and a museum and everything, and we were there. That's where I got this from in Tennessee. And got our dog Coda a couple of frisbees and took a picture of her playing it. I played with the frisbee when we got home. And Bush has made a comment on my Facebook. I was like, that's kind of cool. Good for them. They make some good beans, though. Got a while. Yeah, we were almost going to be up in that area this coming week, but Emily, we're not sure if Emily's sick or just really bad allergies like me. It takes me basically 3/4 of the day just to get going. This last week has been just horrible. The congestion is just beyond. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's just basically a green haze outside. It is so bad. It's so bad. With that live look outside of the house, it's just. But anyways, we were going to go to the Bristol Dirt Race because it's 3 hours. It's like 3 hours and 5 minutes to the track from here. But we both have we've had a horrendous week, so I'm going to skip that one too. Almost made it to Atlanta this year and almost made it back to Bristol for the dirt race. We made it to the first one, but yeah. So that's that. That's that. Hello, Tracer.
Just a case of reckless driving.
Heck yeah, T.
Continues.
Love that. Yeah, no, I wish that you did get it. It makes sense. It's like, listen, if we really needed mods, which you really shouldn't need a mod during members only, but if we did, how do you even do that? Buy one.
It's certainly an option. We've seen it happen many times, more frequently in recent years, but you can see they are continuing to follow him.
Those mushrooms
has also been in tracking mode at other points, and they may decide to use that as a tactic as well to take some of the pressure.
They sound like some pretty big storms surrounding us, but I don't know.
Decides to pull over.
They're like all around. It's like we're apparently avoiding all of them so far. Friday Eve is right. Yeah, Florida Friday tomorrow. Don't forget. Again, I know I just mentioned it, but I want everybody to make sure to join us tomorrow at 1:00. No court, but we're going to do a hangout and talk about the trip and here's some stories, which I think will be a lot of fun. There's Mayor.
Okay, so I'm being told reckless DUI, alcohol in play here, and so that will
reckless DUI
into the decision making as well. But again, considering the driving that we're seeing, it's not
TK 18 months a member. Look at you.
Dangerous pursuit if they don't have to, so they're going to follow.
I saw that come up.
And use every.
I believe for the East Coast it was very, very late, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Hope that maybe he comes to his senses here and just pulls over peacefully.
Sorry, I needed some Mountain Dew. No, I believe this is from about a year ago.
Damage on that left rear, too.
I think.
So we saw some.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it looks like I noticed some scrapes on the right side, but now it looks like some. If I'm not mistaken, is that damage, Rob? Push in there real quick.
Was it 3 a.m.? Yeah.
It could just be a reflection. Yeah, it looks like that tail light has suffered a little bit of a ding.
Again, not
clear if any of this is related to this pursuit specifically, or
I believe
that was there before. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure his those flights were delayed because all the storms in the area. You think the day before that was when through that area there's some big ass storms, so it kind of makes sense. Same to you. So far, so good. Not dead yet from the congestion. I just allergies, man. So bad. I keep thinking that it's going to be the end of it. And this has been an odd year. Usually, those of you who suffer from terrible allergies know that, especially when, like airborne pollens, grass, all that. When it rains, it just feels like it's a better day. It hasn't been lately. That hasn't helped at all. And Arts and Craps, always a pleasure to see you. Hope you're doing good.
And it looks like
Well,
they're
Gary,
pulling over. We are
Saint.
At Inglewood. Might be a
We
female
have
driver, I'm being told.
Pulled over. Oh, potential, maybe a female drunkard.
If you guys have Sky Map up, we're at 135th Street, just north of 135th and Inglewood Avenue.
He did, so we're ready to go tomorrow. It was a late one, though. I know that. What are we doing? Just sitting here?
Yep. Code 6, this is what they call it. Officers with their guns.
Hello, Richard.
Officers out of their vehicles, and they're going to start marching.
Hello, Carol with $2. Thank you. Hallelujah, Carol. Thank you.
Don't want to see just the window come down. That door needs to pop open completely. They can't
Our other two cats could care less. Salem, though. Mr. Sally Poo, he'll run away like a little bitch.
Open door, hands in the air. Perhaps they will ask him to turn the vehicle off and drop the keys.
Perhaps they always ask for that, don't they?
This is the reason, one of the reasons why these tinted windows are illegal. It's vitally important in many situations.
Joe, this is a show we do Monday for the last 2 years, Monday through Friday at 4:05 East. Called We Gotta Chase. We watch classic chase videos. But you were right.
They are unable to see
it looks oddly familiar to the same one. Yeah,
dog on the lab. Here comes the window.
3 a.m. Creed ain't gonna be catching one, nor is Mikey.
Driver with a dog in her lap.
That's for sure.
She is.
I agree with Flusha. What are we doing?
She almost doesn't even realize what's going on here.
It also really is that a she?
She's communicating. It looks like. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have maybe a closer monitor than I do. Is it a male or a female?
Oh hell yeah! There we go. Selling some shrooms on the gram. Like it. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Reaching under the shirt.
Oh, what are we doing?
Keys. Getting the keys, maybe?
No, maybe just grab some liquor.
To drop the keys. Okay, the vehicle
from under his balls.
Must be off, and
Hello.
It's a remote.
Babbler.
Anyways, yeah, it looks like he's about to drop the keys. You see the CHP.
80-something here last few days. It's been pretty nice.
Section shut down. Southbound traffic getting by.
Well, hallelujah, Mayor.
Completely shut down.
Lisa, thank you for the heads up, Mayor. Thank you for the memberships. Again tomorrow, 5:30 East on the main channel.
Here comes the passenger door.
Well, that's a worman. That's not a worman with his puppy.
Baggy jeans. Passenger has two phones in her hand. None of this is good. He's walking away.
None of this is good. Hello there, Sarah. 55. Do that.
French bulldog.
Please. Look at him. He has a belt big enough to go around two of her. I thought the dog was going to take a dump. This is an odd way to end a chase. Just to get out and just kind of nonchalant with your dog, put your pants up. She's busy on the phone talking to Ma. I mean, cops seem to be handling it pretty decent. Brandy, lovely to see you. Missed you as well. Damn work getting in the way of fun stuff. Hate when that happens. Mama tried.
And she's talking into one of those phones. I have to wonder whether she's talking to a dispatcher or she's talking to a friend. She appears to be motioning that she's talking to somebody.
Oh, she's on the phone with her friend. Stop him.
Again, two phones in her hand. She's talking to one of them. There is some kind of a communication gap here.
See how that works, T?
For whatever reason.
Love it. Hello, Nancy.
Very carefully as they try and take possession.
Well, even better reason why we're not doing
those phones need to come out of her
court.
This is a very close face-to-face situation between those CHP officers and two people who have not been complying at any point this afternoon. One of them, at least, suspected of being under the influence.
Checks in the mail, Chris. Checks in the mail, my bud. That's funny. Love it. Heck yeah, spring break. You doing anything fun for it? I know it's that time of year, that small town that I grew up in. Everybody left and went to Myrtle Beach. I mean, it's like you'd see the entire town there, which is kind of fun in its own right. Robert, that's nice area there for sure. See, I would probably, if I was going to be in that area, I'd go to the Tennessee area just because tax-wise and stuff, it seems so much better. GTA dropping some memberships also. My God, you guys, appreciate it. Appreciate that. And look at that, Gary with $5. Gary. I missed I don't have the Gary. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You guys are so nice to us. That is not a snake and not a penis. That is just a very long, very long belt. She looks like she might have a little attitude. I was waiting for the guy to pee himself. It certainly wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I didn't even know that Friday was a holiday, but yeah, we're usually pretty good about that. And Doug, by the way, I believe it was your grandmother, was it? Sorry to hear about your loss, by the way. I saw that roll through on the old Facebooks. People who are not from here. Yeah, this could be fun. When police pulls up behind them. We have seen that. What do you mean people don't know what to do when police pull up behind them? Isn't that it's the same? People not from around here. What is it different in other states? Can you do whatever you want? Just how precarious policing can be. Dr. Mark, great question. I don't know. Mikey had a live chase one day that they used the grappler on. We've seen a few YouTube videos here and there, and that's it. Extreme patience, trying to communicate, trying to have a conversation, clearly negotiating to give up as peacefully as possible, not taking any rash actions. And not interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. That goes along with the same thing as why do they not use like OnStar more, to shut vehicles down? Weird. Oh, it has been so bad. It's the sneeze and the congestion. I don't know what's worse. I do, and I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to. I think we're done here. We can move on to the next. I sleep terribly and have these crazy ass dreams with my little children's Claritin that I take. But it messes me up bad. My allergy meds just do bad things to me, kind of like this teen we're going to see here in a second. I don't know. So I take these children's Claritin. Sometimes they only bite off half of it. And it just kind of takes the edge off without somebody moving out. A U-Haul just went by. We're on a dead-end street, so,
Hey there, Mark and Giovanni, getting information now from our desk.
Ooh, there's some big... Okay, you know what? We're going to very quickly move over to the next, simply because now it is getting louder and louder outside, so we better do that. Now, let's do this.
On February 6, 2022, an officer was proceeding through an intersection when a Jeep nearly struck his marked squad car in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Hello, where?
Through dangerous places, it's uncomfortable places. Jesus. And
oh, this is from plowing by.
His people of Israel. It's interesting.
Leif! You always get a hallelujah. Good to see you, bud.
Adam John Marion, 6987.
When the officer conducted a traffic stop on the suspect, he initially pulled over, then fled at a high rate of speed, shutting off all lights.
Joe, we do. It's called We Got a Chase or Credence and Mikey. Credence and Mikey's the main channel.
The suspect was later identified as 17-year-old Owen Gross.
27 combos that come back to my driver just
caught up with everybody. Dog was fine, by the way.
Due to the road conditions, the officer didn't want to pursue the suspect and instead followed his tracks in the fresh snow.
All right, he's flying through north.
Thank you, Lisa.
Blowing every stop sign. I'm
Whoa.
not going to give chase here. It's way too slippery for that. And there's vehicles. And he just darked out.
The lights just did a little dim.
Owen
Hello,
was
Cindy.
located numerous times and still refused to pull over.
27 con.
Nice, Joe. I spent well over a decade there. I used to work at radio down there. Did nights on Wave 104.1 for a while. It's KZQ. And
6th Avenue with his lights back on.
moved to good old Jacksonville, North Carolina for a while, and then back to Myrtle, and now up near Shaw.
Green Jeep. He's coming up to, I think, 2nd Street right now. He just darked out again on me.
Hello, Myri.
I believe that you were looking for the vehicle description. It was never a 1999.
I just said that, Nicole.
The attorney that was given is John Mary.
We're stopped on.
Oh, I was way behind you guys.
He's going to take off again.
Yeah, like just because of the road conditions, like I'm not going to chase him, Bob. I'm just going to follow real slow behind him and then light him up so he just takes off like a bat out of hell.
Northbound.
Oh, does that happen to you too? I'm telling you, it's like I go in full on rage mode. Like if you even ask me a nice question, I just like snap.
Officers located Owen hiding behind a business where they approached him on foot and attempted to make contact. As they did so,
No
Owen
shit,
came
Virgil,
through
really?
again and struck an
You're a
officer in the
genius.
driver's side mirror.
Absolute genius. And welcome.
Male driver, female passenger.
332 people, one person. Virgil figured it out.
During the pursuit, an officer recalled seeing the passenger's hands up.
Virgil must have looked down at that date stamp down there. He's a genius.
He's still blacked out.
No, Loud, I haven't, but I might do that tomorrow, though. Does it help?
Looks like he's about to crash here. He's spinning out pretty bad. He's getting towards the park.
Well,
Officers were able to hit Owen's vehicle, causing him to lose control and spin out.
I bet that would open it up. I was in the shower at 2:30 in the morning last night. I mean, the worst part is with the congestion, the aches, like I'm 90 years old. There is a very slow pit. The Nature Strip. Nice Jeep, bro. It's very similar to the one that my ex rolled of my mother's. Very similar to that Jeep. We're not even in Arkansas and they've got it down right. Thank you guys so much for the good ideas. See, whiskey, mask. Garfield.
Your car is on my door. Come towards me. Your car is on my door. No, stay right there. Out of the car now.
Break the lawn.
Come towards me.
I live in a forest.
Anybody in the back seat? Get out of the car now. Come over here.
Awesome, Joe.
Face first. Get out of the ground. Hands out. No. Is there anybody in the back seat? No. Don't flag us. I promise. We'll talk later. Just shut your mouth.
Pamela. It's only a few people in here that know what you mean, and that's funny. I love it.
See that's on the ground over there. Hey, bro, I wasn't man. I was trying to handcuffs. She just got into pursuit. I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't driving, man. I was just trying to get him to stop the car, dude. I was just dragging his ass right over the fucking seat.
Nice, Joe.
Hands on top of your head. Start leaning over towards me.
Our friend Jasper lives in old T-Raw.
Oh, boy. You're coming over this, right? Good. All right. Right to the ground. You understand? Get all the way up. We're not waiting for you.
Nice. I love it up in this area, to be honest with you.
Put your hands behind your back. Okay.
Yes, Buster Chris. We have a very generous return situation around here. We don't mind a bit.
You have any weapons on you?
Yeah, the lingo down. Ragu Monk. Lovely to see you, buddy. Good.
Put your knees up. Get up. May I put my shoe back on? Can I put my shoe?
No, not right now.
I love when he gets asked this. Can I have my coat? In the middle of all that.
My car's right here.
This one's your car?
Yeah.
That's a criminal.
Do you have anything illegal on you?
Yes.
What?
Why, yeah.
Where?
My left pocket.
Okay.
Right.
Anything else?
Is there anything illegal on the vehicle? There might be weed.
You're lucky you didn't kill anybody. Yes. I'm gonna stick them in here.
Yeah. Watch your head.
There it is. I'll have to look at that, Aaron. Interesting. The children's Clarendon. It just knocks off the edge just enough, and I don't get the rest of everything. But I've been suffering so bad, it might as well just be taking nonstop
Oh, wait, sorry. Push.
meds.
Push. There we go. Doing all right? Are you injured?
No.
Okay.
It's a highlight of many people's day, Greg. No, I get it.
I can't smell anything on him. He said the THC pen was his. Well, he said he had one.
Storms were rolling in
So I'm guessing whatever.
till we went live, and it just got but it's getting loud out there now.
Arrested for? Not yet. A whole bunch of stuff. Right now, you're gonna probably get a dozen tickets for running stop signs. The reason I was gonna stop you is for running a stop sign when you almost T-boned me right over here. Okay? If you would have stopped, we would have dealt with it then. The problem is now, because you hit my lieutenant with your vehicle,
Oops.
and you ran from us, blue stop signs, and turn your lights off, you're going to jail for felony fleeing. Okay?
And better do law enforcement after hit me with your car.
All right. And I don't know what else we got here with all the other THC stuff in the car, but that'll all be criminal. Okay. And depending on what we find,
There's like little clicks going on. It sounds like somebody's firing off machine gun in the background. It's kind of funny.
After searching Owen's vehicle, they discovered 2 marijuana pipes, a black grinder with marijuana residue, and a plastic baggie containing 12 grams of mushrooms.
All the good stuff.
Big baggie full of shrooms in the glove compartment.
Okay.
They're probably flying with shit high on that.
His pupils are huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I believe out of RDU.
Well,
I do believe.
Because I had him pinned. He looked like he was stopped because he kind of the passenger raised.
I'd say, with the conditions those roads were in, what do you expect me to slow down and stop?
I stopped him Portage and Third there and hit my light. I actually was getting out of the car, and that's when he took off again. And then he's all over the place. I'm like, man, the reason I stopped him was, I don't know if you heard on the radio because I had to repeat myself 1,000 times. Who was stop sign almost T-boned me right here. Yeah. And then, so I was like, I don't know if it's really worth chasing, but then after he hit you, that's when I figured, yeah, we're going 1080.
Is it true that shrooms come from feces? Is that really a thing?
Along with 2 pipes and a grinder.
Are you Logan? Yeah. All right, man. So here's the deal. I know you were a passenger in the car and you really didn't have, what you call it? Yeah, really have a choice here. So I'm going to ask you some
nice hair.
Okay. You don't have to answer them, but as of right now, because you were a passenger, I really don't plan on doing much with you, or if anything. Okay.
That's pretty much it on this one. Before we go black and never come back, I'm going to say goodbye. Pierre, yes. So that's what we're doing tomorrow is kind of almost a normal schedule. We're going to kick it off with a hangout, hear about Mikey's travels, the big, of course, the big trip. Then at 405 East, Florida Friday for We Gotta Chase. And then on the main channel, our normal Friday get-together at 5:30 East for members only. And Mikey's got a couple of stories you can't tell during the hangout that we'll tell during the members only, basically. We'll hear about then. So that is what is up.
And don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow. That's what you know.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Stories from the road, videos going up all night. Make sure you go check it out. I've already put up one. I got a couple more.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't realize it. That I already figured out something very cool about the one I saw with the airplane. I didn't realize that you flew over the famous cloud making factory.
Yeah,
at the end of it, where the cloud, like almost like here in the Carolinas where they grow the pine trees just perfect. You look down the forest and everything's lined up perfectly. That's how
these clouds. When I saw them, I said, are these really real clouds? I can't even tell if they're actually real or not. But yeah, a lot of great videos going up. A whole bunch of stuff happening. So if you would keep an eye out for those today and like them. Oh my God, my new glasses look weird. I just got new glasses today. You can barely see them.
No, they look good.
Okay.
Mario says they're good.
Mario.
Can't do that. How do you do that? There you go.
All right. Well, I just wanted to come by and make sure everybody remembers tomorrow.
We're good for 1 o'clock tomorrow. Normal kickoff time. And have you been resting today, or are you working behind?
No, I got home at by the time I got to bed, it was 3:30 this morning, and I woke back up at 8 o'clock.
Oh God.
And I've been like doing laundry and things like that. I recorded a TPO earlier, editing videos, trying to get them up.
Sweet.
So trying to look like real YouTubers, Creed.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody heard from Joan? Nope.
Jones around.
Yeah, Jones still.
Is that a woman or a man? I'm sorry to ask that. I know that's the wrong thing to say.
All right, so I missed it during that because I'm sitting here yapping. But it was very funny. So there was a moment in this video when this guy, I think, gets out and gets. As a matter of fact, it's well worth it. Hold on, just a second.
I mean,
there's a moment we missed. We missed a moment. Missed a day. Missed a lot.
I don't want to be rude.
No, but I want to see how when we'll just go with girl gets out and lays down. It's actually kind of funny.
Okay, so there's a bunch of hooligans in the car.
Here we go. Watch this. Watch. Almost like dies. Ooh,
You sure they weren't dubstepping or whatever it's called?
And then there's a moment where he goes, "It's not a girl. It's a guy."
Yeah.
Well,
I thought maybe it was a girl. I thought maybe it was a guy.
He looked like a man.
I didn't know.
Emmanuel going really apeshit crazy over here on Facebook, tagging everybody and talking about.
Hey, I watched a special on mushrooms, and that I guess this big business in Colorado. They've even got like places where they grow them and stuff now, and allow
mushrooms. There was a reality show, and I use that term loosely, in North Carolina, where they used to go get looking for the expensive truffles and things, and like mushrooms that are super rare, and they would go and sell them and actually make money, which is kind of.
Don't you pick up like cow turds and look under there for the hallucinogenic mushrooms? I could be wrong. I might be making that completely up.
Exactly what I just said a little bit ago. I said
I don't know. I didn't. It's what I was always told as a kid.
Anyways,
all right, Mikey. Say hi real quick.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And again, we're going to get moving at 1 o'clock East. So no court tomorrow, but we're going to do a hangout, find out about the trip, and then back to 405 East for we got a Chase Florida Friday edition, and then 5:30 main channel for that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you. One last hallelujah. We had some memberships given out, some monies thrown at us. Always love that. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, notifications on tomorrow, 1 p.m. East. We'll see you then.
Just do what I tell you.
Yeah, just do what I tell you. Tomorrow.
Huh? What?
1 o'clock East.
Okay.
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 Okay. Hey!